for you to start your posture in child's pose today. Let's go ahead and do that. If not, just go to your comfortable seated position. Child's pose is just a nice way for us to really connect into our breathing. Feel free to use your hands like a pillow and then just start connecting into that breath. Just notice how you can feel that breath moving from the belly into the thighs and how it expands out through the ribs and the back of the body. And then maybe also just noticing the sound of your breath. And then letting that be your guide to keep your attention inward. And today during the practice, just trust in your own body's wisdom and then modify as you need. And then just pay attention moment to moment about how you're feeling. And just let that guide your experience. Take another full breath here, inhale and exhale. And then the next breath, start to lift up your head and then come on up, and then let's meet in tabletop position. Get yourself settled there, and then let's take 3 cat and cows. With your inhale, take that cow. And the exhale, the cat. And 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And back to tabletop position. Getting ready for our first downward facing dog, tuck the toes. And then lift up and back and find your down dog. And just take 5 long, slow breaths here. Do anything that you want in your dog. And now the next breath, start to walk the hands towards the feet and go ahead and get a nice generous bend in your knee once your hands get to the feet, and just fold over your legs. Take a couple of breaths. And we're going to get ready for a chair flow. So starting with the halfway lift, hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift, gazing towards the horizon. And exhale, fold over your legs again. From here, coming into that chair position, start to look towards the horizon as you start to come up. Keep your knees bent, arms alongside the ears. Palms together and fold over your bent legs again. Repeating that, take your halfway lift, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold over. Coming into that chair position, hips down, heart up, head up, reach your arms up, palms together, and then palms down to the heart, and then let that fold over your legs again. One more, inhale, halfway lift, straightening the legs. Exhale, folding over. One last chair, hips down, heart up, reach your arms up alongside your ears, and then palms together, hands to the heart, and then straighten out your legs. And just pause there, just for a breath. And then stepping to the front of your mat, or standing, I should say, walking. All right, sun salutation A, first variation. Relaxing your arms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands together, down through the front of the body as you fold over. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your full push-up position. And then once you get that, tap your knees for the half push-up position. Gazing forward, come down to the mat. Cobra position, inhale, lifting up the head and the chest. And exhale, come back down. Ready for the half push-up? Go ahead and push yourself up to that half push-up. Lift the knees for the full push-up. Go back to down dog for 5 breaths. On the next breath, let's get ready to move. Look forward, step your right foot all the way forward, and then your left foot next to it. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach up, rise up, come on up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Relax your arms by your side. Variation 2. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, full push-up position here. Gazing forward, heart reaching forward, coming all the way down to the mat. Inhale, take a cobra or an up dog. Straighten your arms, maybe also lift your knees. And then from here, find yourself back to down dog. Just find your way to get there. The next breath, we get ready to come forward. Look forward, take your big step forward, and then your next step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale, fold over. Inhale, rising all the way back up again. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Step forward if you need to. And then last round, variation 3, a little bit stronger. Inhale, reach your arms up. Palms together, exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back for your push-up position. Get that strong push-up, gaze forward, come down all the way or just halfway. And then flip your toes so your feet are flat and lift up your chest for that up dog if you're going for that. And then from here, you start to lift your hips, let your head look towards your feet as you go back to down dog. Five breaths. One more breath. Let's get ready to come to the front. You can take a walk, or you can take the big step, or you can hop forward. Wherever you land, just let your knees be nice and soft and bouncy. And then inhale, take your halfway lift, and exhale, fold over. Inhale, rise all the way back up again, palms together, and hands to the heart. Step forward if you need it. And then just pause there. Notice how you're feeling. And then we're going to take this into sun salutation B, just one round. Relaxing your arms by your side. As soon as your arms start to reach out and up, you start to bend your knees and your hips to come to chair. And then palms at your heart, and then fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to a push-up position. And then back to down dog. Preparing for warrior one, inhale, lift your right leg high, keep your left heel high, step your right foot forward, spin your left heel down. Reach up, rise up, come on up, warrior one. Take a big inhale and exhale. Next breath, open that up to a warrior two. Next breath, both hands to the front of the mat, go back to a push-up position. And then down dog. And then prepare to do the vinyasa. Inhale, come forward into that push-up again. Come down, bent knees or straight body all the way or halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog, take your choice. Exhale, find your way back to down dog. Take 2 more breaths here in down dog. All right, we'll prepare for the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high, keep your right heel high, step your left foot forward, spin your right heel down. Get steady in the feet and then rise up for your warrior one. Next breath, open up warrior two. And then both hands to the front of the mat. We're just going to step forward, back, right foot next to the left foot. Inhale, take your halfway lift, and exhale, fold. 1 more chair to go, hips down, heart up, reach the arms alongside the ears, big inhale. Exhale, palms together, down to your heart, and straighten out your legs. And then just connecting into your breathing again. Seeing how the rhythm of your breath is, checking how your body's feeling, maybe a little warmer. Now we're going to come into a half sun salutation to come into our standing postures. We'll step back with the left foot first. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, palms down to the heart and fold over your legs. Inhale, take your halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot. Prepare your feet for warrior one. Go ahead and lift yourself up, rise up, warrior one, staying here for 5 breaths. Next breath, go ahead, open it up to warrior two. And take your 5 breaths here. Next breath, prepare for triangle by straightening both your legs. Feel free to rearrange anything and then find your reach forward to get your front hand to your front leg and your back arm to the sky. The next breath will take us to extended side angle. Find the bend in your front knee, and then as you're resting your right elbow on that right knee. Reach that left arm over your ear. Today we're going to take it into half moon. So sweep that left hand all the way down to the mat, and then that right hand comes down. Walking your hand slightly in front of your front foot. Let's hop the back foot forward about halfway. And then getting steady here, you can keep both your hands as we begin on the floor. Bend your back knee and then hop your back leg up. Feel free to rearrange your hands. Feel free to use blocks if you've got them. And then your back leg there, you're going to be activating it just as though it was standing on the floor. So it's working just as hard as your right leg. The muscles are activated, the foot is flexed. And if you're feeling steady and ready, feel free to take your left arm up to the sky. If you feel you want to come out of it a little sooner than 5 breaths, then you can just put your left foot next to your right foot and take a forward fold. The next breath, everyone bring both of your hands down to the floor or your block and step your left foot back to a shorter stance. So we're going to take a nice short stance here and get ready for pyramid. So right from here, you can put your hands to either side of your front foot and then go ahead and start to straighten out your front leg. You may want to put your hands on your shins and come up a little higher. See what works for you today. So both legs will be straight, both feet facing forward. Next breath, let's prepare for a lunge position. Bend that front knee, hop that back foot further back, and then bring your back knee to the ground. Getting ready to bring your torso up, rise up, reach your arms out and up alongside your ears, and then palms together, hands to the heart. Take it into a twist. Go ahead and twist to the right side. You can just do it with hand on the hip if you want, or go ahead and put the elbow on the knee. So left elbow, right knee, right hand right on top of that left hand. Those who are wanting a little extra heat today, feel free to lift up your back knee. The next breath, let's take it back to that lunge position, placing your hands to the ground and then go back to a downward facing dog. So here you have options, stay in down dog, go to child's pose, or feel free to do a vinyasa. And you just go ahead, you just do whatever you want here. And then after the 5 breaths, we'll all meet in down dog. And then take a moment, everyone, to come down to child's pose. And then let's go back to down dog and we'll prepare for the other side. So inhale, lift your left leg high. Look forward to step that left foot forward. Right heel spins down, preparing for warrior 1. Reach up, rise up, come on up. Steady and strong in both of those legs. Next breath, go ahead and open up to warrior two. Next breath, prepare for triangle, straightening the legs, find the reach forward, front hand down, back arm up. And the next breath will take us to extended side angle, bend the front knee, left elbow on left knee, right arm up and over. Next breath to a lunge position, both hands down to the front of the mat, turn your back toes forward, preparing for half moon. Walk your hands forward in front of the front foot, get your blocks ready if you've got them and you want them. Hop the back foot forward about halfway, get steady in the feet. And then when you feel ready, bending both the knees and lifting up that back leg, rearrange your arms so they're nice and straight, really straightening out that right leg. Nice and strong through the left leg. The next breath, lightly stepping back with your right foot to the mat. And then we'll prepare for that pyramid pose. So hop the back foot forward a little bit. Nice short stance here. Both feet straight ahead. And with your hands on the ground, now you can start to straighten up your left leg. Or if you find that challenging, put the hands on the shins, straighten out the leg, and then find your posture. Next breath, ready for a lunge position. Start to bend the front knee, hop the back foot a little further back. Find that strong lunge and then tap the back knee to the ground. And then from there, lift up your torso, reaching the arms up alongside the ears, palms together at the heart. Take your variation of your twist. Your hand can be at the hip or the knee, or the right elbow on the left knee and the left hand on the palm of the right. And if you want that little extra heat, you're going to lift up your back knee. If that back knee is lifted, go ahead and tap it down to the ground. And then the next breath will take us out of that twist position, both hands to the ground. Bring your left knee next to your right. Take a rest here, or feel free to take a vinyasa if you're looking for that heated practice. And then we'll all meet back in child's pose. And now in child's pose, we're going to come forward to our bellies. So try to stay close to the ground. Start to bend your elbows as you start to shift your belly forward to come forward. Keep those elbows nice and bent to bring your belly all the way to the ground. All right. So from here, just letting your hands rest wherever they're most comfortable, near the shoulders, near the ribs. And then we're going to go into a locust pose. So gaze towards the mat, put your forehead down, and then inhale, lift up your legs and your head and your chest, and still gazing towards the mat. Breathing here, 5 breaths. Feel free to take your hands off the ground if you want to. One more breath. And on your next exhale, release from the posture. Put one hand on top of the other, elbows out to the side. Take a little rest, forehead on your hands. Now we're going to prepare for bow pose. So I want you to lengthen out your legs. So lift one leg and lengthen it like someone's pulling on your toe, and lift the other, lengthen, and put it back down. And we'll go in stages here. You're going to bend both of your knees, and then you're going to reach back to try and grab your ankles or the tops of your feet. And then gaze towards the ground. Let your forehead come to the ground. If it's available to you, flex your feet and hold on to the ankles. I want you to keep your knees on the ground, and we're just going to work on lifting up the head and the chest as we push the legs back into the hands. All right, forehead to the ground. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kick your feet back into your hands, and that's just going to naturally lift up that chest. Keep looking towards the ground. Keep pushing your feet back. Keep pushing them back. Keep your knees on the ground. Take one more big breath here, and then exhale, soften everything to come back to the ground. Let go of your feet. Take another rest. Feel free to rock your hips side to side a little there. Awesome. Okay, preparing to get back into that child's pose. Hands land beside your ribs. Go ahead, push up, shift back, another child's pose. And then from there, sliding the hands beside the knees to push yourself all the way up. Shift to one side of the hip to bring your legs forward. And then come to the middle of your mat with your knees bent. And then we're going to take a little bit of abdominal work here. So with the boat pose, letting your fingers point towards the direction of your toes, hands behind you. Allow your elbows to move towards each other, and then just lean back into your hands a bit here. And then go ahead and straighten your arms as much as you can. You're sort of pushing your ribs towards your thighs and your heart lifting up there. And then from here, we're going to start to bend the elbows, lean back a little bit, just enough so that you can take the toes off the ground. You can stay here with your toes just a little off the ground. Remember to keep the elbows towards each other. Or if you want to go a little more heat building, take the shins straight up from the knees. Or if you're feeling like you have it in your practice today, try and straighten out the legs. You might lean back a little more to do that. One more full breath. Beautiful. Put your feet on the floor. And then soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall out to the side. And then just go ahead and sit yourself up tall. And then just to get ourselves prepared for this forward fold, just see if you can just kind of pull your sitting bones a little bit behind you versus directly underneath you. So you may need to just kind of rearrange and lean forward a little bit to make that happen. And then once you get that, put your hands onto your shins to get that tall, upright feeling through the spine. And this could be perfect for you today. Or if you want to, go ahead and fold forward and put your hands anywhere they want to go. They can hold on to the body or just rest on the ground. Breathing here just to calm the body down after that series of back bends. On your next breath, start to lift up the head and the chest, walk the hands towards you to lift yourself up, and then help your knees come together, and then slide your legs straight. And then just checking, seeing how you're feeling here in this straight-legged position. Do you feel as though you're tipping your hips backwards, or can you keep them upright in a level position? If you need that little bend in the knee to make that happen, do that. And let's bring that right knee in towards the chest and hold on to the shin so you can get that tall upright spine again. And then exhale, let the right knee just drop out to the side and get comfortable in your seat. And take another inhale, right hand lands on the left thigh, and then slide the right hand all the way down that left leg. You can hold on to the leg, the ankle, the toes. You can even go to that baby side toe. What do you want to do with your forward fold today? Next breath, start to lift up halfway and then release your hold onto that leg and come all the way up. Help your right knee up and then help your right foot over to the outside of your left knee. Now we're going to really hug that right leg into the belly. So I'll just flip around here. So you can really use your right hand to push the leg into the belly, and then you can twist a little more to the right to get your left elbow to the outside of that right knee, if that's available to you. If not, just wrap around with the arm. Whichever one you choose, go ahead and just swing that right hand behind you and take your gaze back behind you. And softly release out of that pose, looking forward. I'm flipping around again. And then both legs straight out again. And now bring in your left leg, hold on to the shin so you can just wiggle yourself in to get really tall here. And then let the left knee drop over to the left. Let yourself be comfortable in all areas of the body. Left hand on right leg. Keep that tall spine. Try not to bend at the waist as you reach forward to find any part of your leg to hold on to or your foot. And next breath, inhale, take your halfway lift. And then exhale, come all the way back up to your tall seat. Help your left knee up. Help the left foot over to the right part of the knee, right side of the knee. Hug your left thigh towards your belly. Use your left hand for support there. And then twist towards that left side. Make sure it feels fine. You just want that gentler version, which is still just as effective. Wrap the right arm around the knee, or if you want to try, right elbow goes to the outside of that knee. And then swing the left hand behind you to find your twist. Gaze back behind. And next breath, untangle yourself from that twist position, and then both legs forward. All right, so we're gonna come down onto our backs for bridge pose, and we're gonna take the robot arms. So the elbows will be bent beside the body and the fingers facing forward like that. All right, so just slowly bring yourself down to your back. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Starting with the arms beside you, and then bend your elbows so your fingers are pointing up towards the sky. Feet hip distance apart. So you can use your elbows and the whole top of your arms to help support you in this bridge pose, and the feet and the back of the head. We're going to lift up for 5 breaths. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, push down, lift up the hips. Keep your knees pointing straight ahead. One more breath here, inhale, and then exhale, slowly let that spine come down, feeling every bone as it comes down to the mat. And then just making sure you're feeling comfortable in your low back and everywhere in your back. And now here we're gonna bring the knees in towards the chest and take your legs straight up towards the sky. Just hanging out here for a little bit. Legs up the wall without the wall. And keeping your legs active and your feet flexing towards you. Next breath, put your feet back on the floor. Now we're going to take those robot arms again, and we're going to take the fish pose. So now instead of just keep your hips on the ground, but you're going to try and get a back bend by lifting your low back and your middle back. Your tops of your shoulders will be on the ground, but you're just going to try and lift your heart as high as you can. Keep the hips steady on the floor, elbows on the floor. Inhale, get ready. Exhale, lift up through your heart. Push your ribs towards the sky. The back of your head may slide back a little bit. Just getting space underneath the body, using the arms to support you, making sure that it feels okay. And now slowly let your back connect back to the floor. And then if you need to rearrange your head, maybe put your hands underneath your head and make sure you're feeling long through the spine. Let your feet come wide apart on the mat, and we'll just take one windshield wiper to either side and hang out there and enjoy the twist that it brings. So feet wide, let both your knees go to the left, and then just relax there. Feel free to put your arms anywhere you want to. And then over to the other side, nice and slow. So if anyone wants to end their practice here, you can. Otherwise, we're going to stay that extra 2 or 3 minutes. And then lift your knees back up towards the ceiling. And now take any posture that's just going to feel perfect for you before you do your final rest. So feel free to use your imagination, and instead of thinking about it, just let your body just kind of take you to whatever you need. And then when you're ready, feel free to come into that final resting pose with the legs either bent or legs long on the ground. Now start to move the little parts of your body, maybe circling your wrists and your ankles, or just a wiggle of the fingers and the toes. And then as you're ready, stretch your arms overhead and reach your fingertips away from your toes and your toes away from the fingers. Big inhale. And then exhale, let the body completely relax. And then put one foot on the floor, then the other, one knee into the chest, then the other, hold on, hug it in, rock it side to side. And then roll over to your side and just pause there just for a couple of breaths. Extend your top leg out and relax your head as you push yourself back up, gazing towards the ground, and then finding your comfortable seated position. And then just wiggle in there a little bit. Let your hands relax. Take an inhale and a big exhale. And turning your palms upward. Inhale to bring those palms together in front of your heart in your prayer position. Exhale to bow to your heart, to give yourself thanks for this gift of yoga today. And then go ahead and lift your gaze. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and have a great week. Or should I say weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, Kathryn. That was a great class.
You're welcome.
I did notice you changed your backdrop.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I just, getting a little bored.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathryn. See you next week.
Okay, Sandy, I'll see you at 10. I'm joking. Okay, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I better say hello to Aieto. Oh, there you go. I can hear you now. Aieto, how you doing? Hi. Are you playing? Are you having a good day? You look good. Yeah.
Hi.
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 Your hair looks great.
Look at his hair.
Yeah, it looks kind of like mine. Only better. Oh, look at that. Oh, silly. Oh, silly. Oh, if I could tickle you, I would.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't even have to tickle, and it still is making you giggle.
You need more yoga, I think.
Aieto. What day is it today? Do you know what day it is?
What date is today? Do you know? Eto. 言わないのからちょっと。Hey.
Yeah, does he know his days of the week?
You know? I think he knows.
He probably does. He's making us want it. Oh, no, you're not going to shoot your mom.
No, don't
No,
shoot
just,
me.
yeah. You're going to shoot her with love, right? Love and kisses.
Yeah.
Yes. We like those. Here's one for you.
Okay.
Did you catch it?
Did you catch it?
Did you get it? Oh, you got it. Awesome.
A little good one to Kathryn.
Oh, thanks. I caught it. I got it. Oh. You're good at that. Yes.
It's silly.
Yes. Silly blow kisses. There you go. Doing cartwheels on the bed. Everything is a toy.
Yeah. He's taking online preschool classes.
Oh, oh, really?
Yeah, so I think his English is getting better, but I have to help him. But he always wants to answer, even he doesn't understand the answer. And then he doesn't know how to say it in English, but he wants to answer. So always like he always like raises his hands, but then he doesn't know what to say.
Oh, that's awesome. Like he's brave enough to raise his hand.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I think it's good that he's not shy at all, at least.
Yeah. Aw. Courageous little one.
Yeah.
Oh, so does he like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, two are good because one is a karate. So even if it's not, it's in English, it's a lot of movements. So he
Yeah.
very much. And then the other one is a dance class and the music. But the one class is a weather class.
Oh.
So they provide a lot of like big words, some of which I don't even know. So I have to look up in the dictionary, like Google it.
That's awesome. And they have a dance class too?
Yes.
Wow. And so he can see the other kids dancing and that's awesome. That's good.
It's good
Yeah.
that he can move his body even if it's at home because he's too energetic. So like he has to.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's probably harder on kids than we actually know, right? They just don't understand.
Right.
And yeah, and if you can just keep them moving and entertained, that's the challenging part, right? For you,
Yeah, it is.
Definitely. Yeah, and you can't take them outside really, eh, Famiko?
Not really. Like I go outside, but only when my husband is.
Yeah.
Because I'm with a little one and I can't chase him. Like
Yeah.
yeah, Ayato is just running away, and then I just can't catch up. So like with a stroller, especially. So like.
Yeah. Yeah. You almost have to put one of those little harnesses on them and
Yeah.
it doesn't look good, but I can totally understand why parents do that. It's just for the safety of the child.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
They're out of control.
Yes, totally. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, Ayato loves the biking, and then but then he doesn't stop, and then I know he stops, but then he's just going so fast that I'm so scared that is he going to stop?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, but I'm scared.
Oh, for sure, because he doesn't know the dangers that are possible, right? especially if he's going down a hill or something. There he goes.
I know. Yeah.
Keeps you very alert.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Uh,
Well, it's nice to see you guys again. The
yeah.
baby feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed the class last week because it was my husband's birthday.
Oh,
So I'm glad I could join finally.
awesome. Did you make him his favorite meal and bake him a cake?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
nice.
did make a cake, and then his boss sent us a whole cake as
Oh,
well. Like we got too much.
his boss sent a cake?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So you had cake for a week.
Yes.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Treat
Awesome.
every day.
Whether you wanted it or not, eh?
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Well, I think it's a good in a way because all the cafes are still not open, or like you can't go like inside. So like it's nice to have a treat sometimes.
Yeah, totally. Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta, enjoy it while it's there.
Yeah. The roundhouse is still closed, right?
Yeah, I went by there yesterday and yeah, it's all completely all shut up. It's weird how they're not communicating with anyone either.
Right. It's still used as a shelter, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And
because I saw people like hanging out outside
oh, okay.
the other day. So like I think still somebody, people are living there.
Yeah, be interesting to see if they convert it back to a community center. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yesterday when I went out to Fumiko, I was down around like Yale Town, and there was quite a few restaurants opened up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
even inside, like not only a patio or.
Yeah. There was, a fair amount of them were opening.
Oh.
Yeah. And they were all like just watching you, hoping that you're coming in.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. Like maybe, I don't know, restaurants that are big, but
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Especially because I'm with small kids.
yeah, right.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
extra caution.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how people are going to start to transition out of this next bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with being a little on the safe side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like it's the number of the patients are very low right now, but then the situation can change very quickly as
Yeah.
the patients come. So
Exactly. Yes.
yeah, I have a friend from Peru, and she said the situation is really bad in Peru, and then she lost lots of her friends.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, and those friends are only in their like 40s, 30s, 40s, so like they're very young.
Oh my goodness. Like they died?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh. And they probably don't have anywhere near the facilities to take care of people either, right?
No. And then they're so scared of like I heard that the hospital, the number of the hospital is not enough.
Oh.
And then they don't have enough space to hold the body.
Oh my.
They just leave some bodies on the street, and then no one wants to touch it.
Oh my God, that sounds like a horror movie.
It's horrible, like how the situation is in those countries.
Yeah. Oh, the rest of the world needs to come together to like help them out.
Yeah, help them out.
Oh my God. And especially when you hear about, in the States where they're like actually shutting down hospitals. and they're dismantling all those, you know, temporary hospitals and stuff like that. Go ship them to Peru.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we're lucky in Canada, and in with Japan, they're pretty good. So
Yeah. All your family there is fine.
yeah, they're all fine.
Yeah. Good.
I think because in our culture they all wear masks and then like wash hands so many times, and then we all don't keep shoes in the house.
Ah.
So, like all the culture related things, and also the vaccination thing, like BCG is the vaccination that they don't have like in certain countries, like they don't have it in Canada or the States or some European countries, but we do like in Japan. And then it seems like it's somehow like good to prevent like coronavirus.
Right. It's keeping the immunity strong anyway, right?
Mm.
Oh, how interesting. Yeah, that's such a good insight. It's just like in your culture to do these kind of rituals anyway. So, oh, that's good. We can learn from them.
Yeah. It's funny that the government sent every single family like the masks, like 2 masks per household.
Oh,
So like so that they all have them.
yeah,
But, yeah, they have them anyways, because like it's like, especially in the winter time when the flu like gets, like everyone starts wearing the masks.
yeah. Just as a normal, natural way of living there.
It's just for the prevention, and also like not to give somebody the virus.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you guys wearing masks?
Well, only when we go to the hospitals, or
Okay.
because we don't go much. Like it's only Takashi who does groceries these days.
Oh, okay.
So like yeah, I don't wear it when I go for a walk,
Right.
or but maybe I would like if I were in Japan.
Right.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried too much like when I go outside where there are no people around me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just worry when there are so many people like
Right. And
gathering or like in a closed um
yeah, overpopulated areas. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I was finding, I was starting to venture out to the grocery store at different times of the day just to kind of check it out.